Welcome to Conversations with Jen and Mel. This show is about real life with real people, having real conversations, from better health to mental health and more. Let's check out the conversation right now with your host, Jen and Mel.
All right, so on Jen and Mel today, we are having a conversation on Conversations with Jen and Mel. This conversation is about the ultimate
Somebody
conversation.
asked us the question, why do women cheat?
We're having a whole debate. Like, you catching us in the middle of a debate because Jen's answer is, why do women cheat?
The people that I know who have cheated as a get back.
So the only cheatingism, Jen,
I don't know.
the only cheatingism Jen know about is women cheating as a get back.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Melanie. Because I must be a square. I don't know. First of all, I don't know a lot of women who cheat. Number one.
Okay.
Number two, the women that I have known who cheated as a get back.
So what if they not cheating as a get back, but they cheating as a get at?
What is that? What that mean?
Like, wait a minute. They done stayed with their old thing too long, so they're hoping that they new fling can become something more. So before they close this sure thing over here, they're over here playing with the new thing, hoping that they can do some replacement therapy.
Oh.
Yeah, because everything over here dead funky and stinking, but I'm still here. It's comfortable. It's familiar.
But the love is gone.
The thrill is gone, babe.
The thrill is gone.
The thrill is gone, babe.
What about the love? Is the love there? She like,
Wait a minute. You know how the saints say, I love you with the love of the Lord.
I cannot.
I have a deep caring for you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Melanie, why do women cheat? Why they out there cheating?
Okay, one, seriously. They trying to figure out if they got some other opportunities out there.
Okay, so go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna ask my question in a minute.
No,
They're exploring their options.
They're not even just sowing their wild oats. They're not even trying to figure out.
That comes after the cheat. Why did the woman cheat in the first place? That's the question.
That's why she cheated. She tired of him. She bored. She tired of him sleeping on the couch every night. She tired of him. She tired of him for whatever.
Okay. So,
The thrill is gone. She should have been gone. So she want to make sure before she goes, she got somewhere to go to. I'm saying.
Okay.
It's so yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
All right. So women, why do women cheat? It starts off with emotional intimacy. Women start cheating a lot of times because I can talk to him and I can't talk to my baby at home or my baby daddy at home, and we ain't got no communication at home, but now I got this little open door over here and I can talk to him, and when I need somebody to talk to, he's right there, and then he's stroking me and telling me how beautiful I am when I ain't heard how beautiful I am over here in a dozen years. He's saying what I need to hear over here, and if I need something, it's easy to come to him, and over here he's a broken record. I ain't got it. And over here, he always got it. He always got the right words. He always got a little extra time for me.
He's gonna keep the right words, though.
Oh, no. Hold on. We didn't didn't say that she was dating a man. She met the representative. The man's representative is standing up with a motive.
Okay. All right.
He's
I'm
enticing.
just curious.
All right. And so emotional attachments. We get attached to things emotionally, women do, that draw us into places and spaces we have no business in. And it's not saying that we are not in love over here. It's not even saying that the thrill is gone over here. It's saying that I need to communicate something, and it's something that I need to deal with, and I can't deal with it at home. So now I found this safe space where I didn't find with my girlfriend. I found it in a man. And he's listening, and he's attentive to what I have to say, and he's actually paying me some attention.
Okay.
Making me feel beautiful, making me feel wanted, making me feel needed, appreciated. When now over here, I'm taken for granted. I feel like I'm being tolerated. Nobody's celebrating me, not just in my relationship, but not in my children. I'm not finding any of that on this side. But I can go and I can escape and I can find something that I haven't found or felt over here in a very long time. And I don't even know how to rekindle it. And even when I articulate it, it's not even being reciprocated or or change is occurring. So sometimes we're looking for something that's dried up in our relationship, and we don't know how to resuscitate it over here. So while I still want to be in this relationship, there's something that I'm longing for over here, and now the door has been opened and I see an opportunity for it to exist. And it's drawn me in emotionally. And if you can draw me in emotionally, you may be able to draw me in the rest of the way when I'm most vulnerable. And so sometimes cheating is not even about, okay, well, I'm actually going to have intercourse or sex with somebody. But sometimes I become attached to somebody other than my spouse, even before any of that happens. Okay, so another reason, why do women cheat?
I don't know.
Because we didn't close doors in the first place.
Oh. Well, okay. So then they cheating for the same reason the men's is cheating.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, well, this is going to be a quick session. Okay. I don't know y'all out there cheating.
Okay.
Nothing about that.
Now, Jen has done, if I know I've got several thousands of sessions under my belt, Jen does therapy.
However, they do not come to me. I can only think of one client who had a crush on somebody, but that's as far as it went. I cannot think of no clients I've had to counsel because the woman was cheating. Why are you looking at me like
I'm trying to figure this out. So this is not just something that happens in the world. This is something that happens among lay members, leaders, saints and ain'ts.
Okay, and that's where my square cap is on, I guess, because I'm oblivious to that. I don't know no ladies in the church that was cheating. I ain't never heard it.
Well, I'm not sure why they dumped the baggage on me then. No, I don't know. I think I'm feeling some type of way. Like, why they expose it to me? Why?
I don't know. I'm curious. So why else was they cheating? Because the husband was not emotionally attentive, and that's it.
No, I think so. We have a whole lot of topics. So we talk about validation. So now we have women. Okay, so and she said something about get back. So sometimes the woman is getting back at something where there was never a problem, as far as he was never doing it. And so a lot of times, and we talked about this before, about intimacy and sex. And so a lot of times the routine changes in people's lives and their physical body changes and men start to withdraw.
Okay.
And so now the woman is feeling like, okay, well, it's me, I've done something. Or then the opposite. Oh, he's cheating. He must be having sex with somebody else. So not everybody in his life that's female becomes suspect.
But that go both ways.
Oh. So.
But we talking about the ladies today. I'm trying to stay on topic.
So everybody becomes suspect, you know? And so now she's trying to figure out, well, he out here doing A, I'm out here doing B. Like she said, to get back. But the issue sometimes is, it's her insecurity, and he hasn't done anything. His body's just not doing anything. He can't do anything. I'm sorry. So he doesn't want you to know he can't do anything. So instead, he's avoiding you. So hint.
Okay, but the people that I know, the ladies was calling the house, describing their room, babies done came out, like, he was cheating.
With evidences?
With evidences.
With evidences.
Not just...
In theory.
I mean, I'm sure that happens too, that people do, they be moving too quick without checking their facts.
In theory. Now, her on this get back thing, otherwise, when I was young, I used to have this question in my head. So, while you sleeping in somebody else's bed, who you think sleeping in yours? You know, I don't mean to be funny, but Jesus saves. Jesus saves. And that's my...
To the utmost.
To the utmost, Jesus saves.
Yes. Okay. So you was cheating, Melanie, back in the day?
So,
oh my.
Why do women cheat? Do I need to run the gambit? It was the reason why Jesus saved me so early.
We've discussed this before. It's okay.
It's okay?
The blood covers.
What the blood covers?
Yeah.
Why? Because you wasn't giving it out enough, often, or it wasn't your priority. You know, I didn't trust you, so to get back, I already tried other forms to get back, and it didn't work. So the ultimate get back, I was working on my replacement therapy before it actually happened. So I know you was on your way out the door. I just had to make sure that
you had
that I had a safe place. So I had to get my backup plan.
Okay.
Plan B. I was establishing Plan B. You know.
Okay.
Because I knew you wasn't a permanent fixture in the first place. So why do women cheat? Because you wasn't there to stay. You was just,
placeholder.
See?
Wow.
A placeholder.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But wait a minute. But that's not cheating if I already told you was a placeholder when you got in here. Because...
Wait, what?
Listen, I would have the conversation. I would say, listen.
You was telling them?
Yes, I have. A couple of times. A few times. Yep, I just need you to know that when I find me somebody for real, you're going to be dismissed. And Jesus still saves. Of course. They didn't have nothing else to do right then either.
And that would hurt my feelings, though, and I'd be like, I'm good.
No,
I'm good on you.
Yeah, no. They like me. And so, I have no idea what was going on back then. I have no idea. Jesus saves.
Amen.
He saves fools and babies.
Amen. Okay.
Why was I cheating?
This turned into the confession. The confession. What? Okay, what the people that you have done therapy with, why are they cheating?
Because their marriage died a long time ago, and they're still there because dysfunction has become their norm. They're still there because they fear the unknown. And doing something different is just not what they found strength to do. So then they comfort themselves with unhealthy coping skills, and sometimes that looks like relationships. Sometimes that looks like somebody paying them attention that's not their spouse. Sometimes it looks like somebody spending money on them that their spouse refuses to spend on them.
What if he can't? He might be. Maybe
Whether
he don't got it.
Whether he can or rather he won't. You know. And so sometimes it looks like this person will come to my aid and I actually have help. When at home I just got a pair of pants. So,
Okay.
yeah. And so it looks like a lot of that. Like people have these reasons and they're relatable reasons, but I really feel like before as an adult, because when I talk about me cheating, first that was my before Christ days. And
you were not married.
I wasn't married and I was a kid, you know. I was a very young woman. But in a relationship, in a committed relationship, I feel like as long as I'm going to be committed, then I should be present. When it's no longer working, then that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes.
But I should not have to go outside of my relationship to find the man that I'm looking for in you.
Okay.
And so...
See, when I'm thinking cheating, I'm thinking about married people. I'm not talking about single, because you single, in my mind, when you're single, you do what you want.
Oh. Dang.
You're single.
But
you're not committed.
You can be committed, and if you're single, you single, but now you all have vowed
Okay, see,
to...
I done got too old. I can't even think in terms of no boyfriend. I cannot. Brain does not compute. We're not.
I like what she said. I like what she
Then what are you
said.
talking about?
I like what she said, you know? But, yeah. I'm not a toy. You can't play with me, so I'm too old to be a toy. You just can't play with me. You know, my husband and I got married in 7-8 months after we met, so...
I'm not saying that you should be cheating or just involved in multiple things if you have made a commitment to somebody. But I also feel like if you're not married, how'd you cheat?
Okay, are you talking about dinner?
I ain't talking about nothing.
Because wait a minute.
Why is she looking at me like that? I ain't talking about nothing.
The truth about this is we have people that have been in relationships and they ain't married. They got babies and they ain't married. They got houses and they ain't married. They are not. They have established whole lifestyles.
But maybe that's the problem. How you establishing you playing house, but you're not married?
They common law, doggone it. They common law.
That Do they still have that?
I don't
Is
know.
it legal in Michigan?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you're doing that, you better stop because it's dumb.
So people have a whole lifestyle. So and they're in a committed relationship. Like we go to we share bills, we share beds, we share babies, everything but last names, and we can't make it to the altar.
Why you can't? That's why they cheating. Because you can't make it to the altar.
Honestly, I see some women in relationships in those places, and the women are the ones that's holding it up and won't go to the altar. And honestly, my honest and sincere opinion about that is they're holding it up because they don't think he's worthy of marrying, but he's worthy of wasting their time. You've been in the same relationship for decades,
That don't make no sense.
and you keep saying you're not gonna marry him. I'm not marrying him.
Then why you with him?
You've been with him 24 years.
Oh, goodness. Y'all trying to make my head hurt.
So he can take your time and you can't take his name.
Make it make sense, people.
So why you all think women cheat? Okay, so what say ye? Why do women cheat? Okay, we named a few. We named what? What did we name? The get back. She said the get back.
Emotional
All right.
or not lack of
All right.
emotional connection.
Okay.
Lack of physical connection.
Oh, don't want no short man.
Lack of
Don't want no 2-minute brother.
responsibility and
Your backstroke broke.
what? Lady, I can't name them all. What? Don't have a broke backstroke, goodness. Lack of support.
Lack of support. Okay.
I think that was it. It sounded like bored and she don't really like you for real.
Okay. Okay, another reason women cheat now another reason women cheat now. I just went back to my head. So sometimes women cheat because they got married in a place or married too young before they had matured, before they had enough experiences in life, before they come into themselves, and then they're in a marriage and they're still looking for themselves, and they when they can't find themselves in their marriage, they're taking on band-aids and things that would have normally been familiar in their younger years in order to accommodate for that's missing, and it's just not there. So I'm married to a good guy, but I'm looking for some more excitement in my life. So I step outside of the marriage and go find me a little excitement.
Okay. So that brought to my memory, there was one person in church that left her husband, and I think that was the reason why, because she was bored.
She was bored.
I don't know, though, because I was too young to be in that business like that, but
she was eavesdropping. She was eavesdropping. She was eavesdropping. She heard it talking about it.
The fly on the wall. It's that she was bored.
She was bored. She was bored. I know. Hold on, I got the story. This is a story, and this happened like somewhere close, but not this close enough for me to tell the story. And so this ain't no therapy session, y'all. So y'all can't be talking about. I'm talking about folks' business. So this woman here left her husband of 40 years to marry this man younger than her kids.
Oh.
Dude she moved to another country. Jamaica.
Dang. She was trying to get a groove back.
Dude went to jail. She followed him around. She left her good man. In the end, I think she went back to a good man.
Okay, in all my years, because I was an altar baby, in all my years in church, I could think of 2 ladies that left their husbands. They left their husband and their kids. Yes, they did.
Yeah. But she did it because she was looking for something in herself. You know, she was looking for something in herself. And and that is something that we have to watch as human beings, because sometimes we put too much responsibility on other people in our relationships. So in all of those things, like even in talking about they're cheating because of sex, or they're cheating because of communication, or we cheating because we're bored, or we put too much responsibility on other people to make us happy. And so what we're seeking out things in other people that we should be trying to figure out sometimes by ourselves. Like, it's not their responsibility to make us happy.
Right.
It's not their responsibility
That's
to make
part of
us
the fairy
whole.
tale. That's part of the fairy tale. The
Yeah.
man, he coming on the white horse to rescue you, and you
Captain Save 'em.
run off happily ever after. That's not real life.
No, it's not realistic. And so when we buy into that fairy tale and then we don't end up with it, who prepares us for that? Who prepares you for all those places and those deficits that you end up in relationships, and now you realize, okay, well, I don't know who to think, what to think, or how to handle it, because I've never had the conversation. Now I probably need a therapist. Now I probably need a mother to tell me the truth, and ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody telling me that once we reach a certain age that our sex life is going to change and we're going to have to figure out how to communicate another way. And it's not just because my boobs is on the ground.
Don't wait. Why are you waiting?
Yep.
These practices, it's the foundation of the marriage. If you build a whole marriage off of sex, and then after a while,
but how do you
when
know?
things change, then
how do you know? Nobody
talk to y'all.
Nobody tells you that things gonna change, right?
Okay. Y'all, I don't know what church y'all went to.
Folks got married at what? We got married at 15, 20,
young, yes.
18, 20, 21. Oh, the sex was good. Sex was good for 21, 31, 41. We hit 51, bam. We've been 3 decades in this relationship. You mean that's the only way we've been communicating to each other?
The issue, though, when you don't talk to your young people.
So who talking to us? Who gonna tell us about sex?
We had the missionaries. I had a mother who communicated.
Nope.
Oh, my goodness.
How old am I? 53. If somebody bring up sex now, it's gonna be me. It ain't gonna even be my mama. Nope.
See, that was the opposite.
My mama got a therapist for her daughter, so
come sit down at the table so I could talk to you when I was trying to run away and not pass out.
No.
We gotta talk. Why?
Why aren't we talking to our daughters so they can avoid this? All right, stay tuned for part 2.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Conversations with Jen and Mel. Please join us every Monday at 8 p.m. for new episodes on Facebook, YouTube, Rick.tv, and the Rick TV app by way of Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us again next time on Conversations with Jen and Mel.